Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares. Welcome back to the ABCs of Horror Challenge. Now, this was created by Rob's Nightmares, and we basically pick a horror movie that starts with a certain letter, watch it, and review it. Now, this time we're going to be talking about letter S, and I picked Silent Retreat. Silent Retreat is a 2013 film which runs approximately 84 minutes and is written and directed by Trisha Lee. Now, this stars Chelsea Jenish as Janie, Sophia Bansath as Alexis, and Robert Nolan as the Doctor. Now, this was Trisha Lee's first feature film. She had done some shorts, but this was her first feature film. This movie is a lot of fun, but I have to once again, be careful what I say because I don't want to give the entire movie away. So our main character is Janie. She evidently did something wrong. She was convicted, and the judge gave her time at this rehabilitation camp. Now, the thing about this rehabilitation camp is they cannot talk. They cannot make eye contact. They cannot make gestures. They cannot have any kind of sexual contact. Now, this is a all-girl camp, and the guys, of course, run the camp. And they have rules, and if they're broken, you're basically have 2 strikes, and then you get what's called reprogrammed. And if you still don't obey, then something else happens. And I'm going to leave it there. I like this movie a lot. One thing I can say about this movie, this is the second time I've watched this film, and the one thing I can say about it is this definitely has some underlying feminist sort of agenda. But I don't mind it in this film because I like the film's premise, and I think it's a lot of fun. When they reprogram these girls, I think it's an interesting way of doing it. And I understand what a lot of people are going to say when they watch this and say, oh, this is all about agenda and men are bad and women are great. But that's not exactly what they're trying to say here. And this movie actually throws a couple twists at you. And I like that it does that. I like that it throws a couple twists. One of them I kind of wasn't expecting the first time I watched this film. Now, the acting is pretty good. You actually feel something for the girls that are in this camp. And, of course, since the camp is a family-run business, and you'll get more about that if you do watch this film. I think it's very clever the way this was all done. Now, I watched or I read a couple of reviews about this film, and everybody seemed to like the premise, but they don't feel like it was executed properly. I disagree with that. I think it was executed very well, and I think there are a lot of subtle hints in this film that I think people miss. And I'm going to leave it at that. I do like this film a lot. I'm glad to be able to talk about this one because this is, yet again, another one that doesn't get talked about very often. Check this one out, and don't forget to check out Rob's Nightmares and Joe the Horror Man and see what they picked for letter S. And remember, guys, physical media matters. And until next time, peace.